This project, the Paladins 2 project, in theory, would be multi-millions dollars of value. And his first step forward, AI-generated thumbnail, AI-generated video, AI-generated music, disgusting AI filter over all of his face cam footage.
Paladins
the edit is all cobbled together with the AI 720p video. Like, dude, this is like so unbelievably unprofessional. This is your video saying, hey, I want you to trust me with $10 million to make a new game. Right away, as soon as I saw this video, red flags popped up in my head. What's going on? Why is this guy talking about Paladins? That game's like Destiny. It's been dead and in the grave for fucking years. And then you look a little bit closer.
What's a fucking AI thumbnail?
186,000 views. It's got a little bit of motion. We're gonna take a look at Paladins 2. I'm trying to buy Paladins and I need your help, as well as the people exposing this guy supposedly for scamming. Let's start with the original video. See what he's got to say.
I know how crazy this sounds, but please give me a few minutes, because today I'm not making a normal gaming video. I'm not here to complain about balance. I'm not here to farm nostalgia. I'm not here to make another Paladins.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dude. My exposure to Paladins is like, when did that shit come out? Like 2017? It was during the Overwatch hype. This was just like the original Overwatch clone, right? It was like one of the first free ones too. This along with, fuck, what was it? Battleborn. I didn't know Paladins had like a core audience like this who would try to revive it and make a sequel. This is kind of an insane concept on its own.
I'm here because
Paladins and Overwatch were made around the same time? Okay, well, that was just my recollection.
I genuinely think Paladins deserves a future, and I want to try to buy it. Or at the very least, I want to prove that there are still enough people who care about this game to make someone take this seriously. Because Paladins is not just another dead hero shooter. Paladins had something. It had...
I tried Paladins when it originally dropped on the scene as the OG Overwatch clone, whatever, like 10 years ago. I fired it up for like maybe an hour at most, and I was like, bro, why would I not just play Overwatch instead? I don't get why people got hooked on Paladins when Overwatch was just like a substantially better game. I don't know.
Personality, it had chaos, it has champion that actually felt unique. It had builds, cars, loaded mobility, weird strategies, broken moments, incredible moments, and a kind of freedom that most competitive games never really had. And for some of us, Paladins was not just a random game we played for 2 weeks. For me, it was a huge part of my life. I've been playing Paladins since the beta. I was
also just real quick, is he using like a filter? Like, I know he's like filtering out his background with the blur. Maybe he just has a very strong prescription, but like it feels like his eyes are really big.
My professional.
Just no like insult to his appearance, but it looks like there's like a filter going on. It makes his eyes look bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's an AI slopified filter. It does feel like there's something weird going on with his eyes. Like they're kind of moving around his face a little bit. Like it's not just like Coke bottle lenses. It's like there's just like some weird going on with this video
spent
here.
Thousands of hours.
You see that? There's some AI tune-up going on here. It's not just the glasses, dude. There's no way.
On this game, I competed, I screamed, I studied the meta.
Like as he's moving around, his eyes aren't tracking his face exactly. Look at it.
I watched the game evolve, collapse, recover, collapse again, and somehow still survive. And that's exactly why I can't look at Paladins today and just say, yeah, you know, it's over. Because I don't think it has to be over. I think Paladins still has one of the strongest foundations for any hero shooter ever.
That's like a crazy thing to say when there's like a bajillion different hero shooters available. Paladins came out a decade ago, bro. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know some people like get attached to certain games, but like saying it has the strongest foundation, I don't know about that, man. Like when I played it, it didn't feel substantially different from either TF2 or Overwatch. But again, this is over a decade ago now.
The problem is not the core
Yo, let's
idea.
settle down in YouTube chat, please.
It is not that players never loved it. The problem is that the game never got the second chance it deserved. So here is the idea. Not a meme, not a fantasy. I don't ask you to just, give me money and trust me, bro. It's a real plan. Step 1, prove that the Paladins community is still alive. Before anyone can buy anything, before anyone can negotiate even anything, before you can raise serious...
I'm sorry, I'm on 720p. You couldn't have picked better footage. This looks like it's 240p, dog. I'm sorry. This looks so bad.
Serious money, we need proof. We need to show that.
So what are you going to start like what is it called? What's the signature? The change. Are you going to start a change.org petition like the Destiny
people still care, that former players would come back, that creators would talk about it, that, you know, competitive player would give it another shot. And that
hashtag we want Paladins too. I mean, that's pretty much what he's doing, I think, right?
casual players still remember the game, that there is still demand for serious revival. So this video is not just a fundraiser, not yet.
Guys, I just want to take a brief intermission here. Doesn't Paladins kind of feel like the type of game they'd be playing in the background of a TV show like Law and Order or some shit? Like on like some like big TV, like in the middle of Breaking Bad, the kid would be playing this shit. Does it not feel like that? Am I crazy am I out of line to say that? Like, look at this character. I personally don't feel any particular resonation with this character design.
I'm not asking you.
Like this one too. Like, I'm sorry, I don't resonate with these character designs at all. It looks like a video game playing in the background of a TV show or a movie.
Asking you just to send me money today. I am asking you to do something more important first.
Yeah, what do you want us to do?
Comment what Paladins.
Are we going out in the streets? Are we marching for Paladins? What's going on here? What do you mean?
Meant to you. Like the video. Share this video with someone who.
How is this supposed? I'm sorry. How is this supposed to help Paladins 2 happen? You're asking me to like and share the video and comment on it? I don't see how that's supposed to help Paladins 2.
Used.
I'm gonna give it a buck. The red flags already. That's just, you're just asking me to boost your metrics.
To play. Subscribe. Tell me what you would want from a serious Paladins revival. Because if this gets like 2,000 people interested, yeah, you know, it's a nice dream. If they get 20,000 people interested, it becomes a little signal. But if this gets like 100,000 people interested, it becomes something that investors, public.
Okay, so far you have not announced a change.org petition or anything like that. You've just said to like and share the video and comment. And you're like, oh, if we get 100,000 people interested, how are you measuring that? The video has 186,000 views. 100,000 people interested by what? Watching the video? Liking the video? You're not giving us a measurable material way to track people fucking, like, what?
And even high risk cannot completely ignore. Step 2. We need to build a serious revival proposal. I'm not pretending that buying a game like Paladins is easy. It's really, really not.
Okay, again, I don't know anything about game dev or the games industry. I think buying a Paladins is not like a small IP. Like Paladins at its peak probably had, like, if I had to guess, at the highest SteamDB player count, probably in the high tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, right? Hold on. Like for a game of that size, Paladins right now has 1,000 people playing, which is not 60,000, excuse me, on Steam. I don't know if it's available on another storefront. To buy out this IP, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're like a French guy in his apartment, like, dude, this is your background. I don't think you have the type of pull for this shit. Like, bro, how are you gonna get this money?
There are legal issues, IP issues, server costs, development costs, engine question, technical debt, contracts, employees, publishing rent, probably 100 things. I don't even know yet, but...
Dude, even beyond development, just purchasing the rights to be able to publish a Paladins 2. Like, that's your biggest barrier to entry right now, let alone all the dev costs. You need to get out the gate before you can even start development.
The point is not to act like this is simple. The point is to start treating it seriously. A serious proposal would need at least 3 possible paths. Path 1, buying Paladins IP or publishing rights. That's, you know, the dream version. That's a clean version. We own it, we rebuild it properly, and that's cool.
Again, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get the IP. What's up, Neppy?
But maybe that is too expensive. Maybe high-res would never sell. Maybe the numbers don't work. So there has to be another path.
Bro, are you going to start like a private server and then mod it? Like, how are you planning to fund this shit?
Path 2, licensing the IP. Instead of buying Paladins,
Bro, let's hear him out. I'm not following at all. I don't understand how this video has 180,000 views, 30,000 likes. Let me check the comments real quick. This game will not die, not yet, amigo. I want that peak 2017 vibe. So we have like a bunch of member berries in chat. I don't understand the appeal here. What does he got?
outright, we could try to get a license to develop a new version, a community edition, a relaunch, or a spin-off. That might be more realistic, and that is Paladins 2. It allows the original owner to keep the IP while giving a new team the right to build something with it. And then there is Path 3, spiritual successor. If buying or licensing Paladins is impossible, then we build the game Paladins player actually wants.
Dude, I'm sorry, but like this video just screams like it's a scam. I'm sorry. I don't know I don't know who these people are. I don't know how they're buying this shit. 5 days ago, 6 days. Bro, he's like showing B-roll clips. By the way, video only 720p. Bro didn't even give enough of a shit to like render it in 1080p or higher. Like red flags flying left and right now.
Not a clone or a cheap copy, but a new hero shooter inspired by what made Paladins special. Champions, cards, loadout, creativity, teamfight, mobility, strategy, and that beautiful chaos that made the game so addictive. But let me be very clear. The goal is Paladins first, because the name matters. The champions matters. You know, Fernando matters, Androxus matters, Eevee, Drogos, my main, Meave.
Bro's spitting all of these names of the characters like dude, I'm sorry. Again, this game looks like it belongs in the background of a fucking TV show, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I understand a lot of people like to play this game, but these character designs are not it. I'm sorry, dude. These are not.
Because the name
these are... Bro.
matters. The champions matters. You know, Fernando matters, Androxus matters, Eevee, Drogos, my main.
This game looks like the fake ads you get on Instagram for mobile games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These memories matter. This game already has a sound, and that is something most new games would kill to have. Define what Paladins 2 should actually be. Because reviving Paladins does not mean just turning the servers back and hoping people magically come back. No, that would not be enough. A real Paladins 2, or Paladins Reforged, or whatever we would call it, we need a clear identity. First, it needs to keep what made Paladins special. The card system, the champion identity, the freedom of loadouts, the feeling that your build actually changes how you play, and the idea that two players can play the same.
Bro, you're like, is he just like spitting off like game design ideas right now? Like, you don't even have the IP yet. A cart before the horse right now, bro. Let's pull back here. Pull back. Like, I don't, like, foundationally, this video does not have a good game plan. So his entire MO, title of the video, I'm trying to buy Paladins and I need your help. To start, he doesn't have the money or the resources. He's the idea guy. He's the idea guy, bro. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the resources. He can't even upload a video in 1080p. He's using this, like, this video is not very well made. He's got like AI filter over his face cam that makes his eyes look disturbing. Like, bro,
no, call it.
He probably doesn't even have the context. Bro, I feel like if somebody did have the context and like knew people, I don't think they would bother trying to revive fucking Paladins, bro. I don't know, man.
We need something special. The card system build actually changes how you play.
He's just the ideas guy, man. He's like, I have an idea. We're going to make Paladins too, and I need you to help me fund it.
And the idea that two players can play the same champion in totally different ways. That is the Paladins magic. And this cannot disappear. Second, it needs to fix what slowly killed the trust in the game. First, bugs. Huge bugs everywhere. Hit registration, crashes, bad onboarding, bad design.
Yeah, now he's sounding like me. Just fix the crashes, just fix the hit reg. Bro, it's not that easy. It's easier when you're a billion-dollar company like Bungie, and even they struggle, bro. Like, you think you can't even afford to have a camera that doesn't need AI filtering, and you think you're gonna fix the hit reg issues, bro? Who are you?
Too many skins, confusing monetization, not smooth enough gameplay, weak competitive structure, poor communication, updates that, sometimes felt disconnected from what the players actually seem to want. If Paladins ever comes back seriously, it cannot come back as, the same games but with a trailer. It has to come back with a promise.
That was a good editing mistake. I'm sorry, I totally lost track of what you're saying.
Sometimes
what was that cut?
Disconnected from what the players actually seem to want. If Paladins ever comes back seriously, it cannot come back as, the same games but with a trailer. It has to come back with a promise.
The same games but with the trailer? Dude, I'm sorry. What the fuck is this video? How did this get any traction at all? How did he get... did he bot this engagement? I just don't understand how this got any attention. It's a fucking AI thumbnail about an irrelevant game. 13K... did he bot the engagement? I don't understand how this got any traction. The video is edited very poorly. The idea is, he's not presenting a... Wait, hold on. The thought just occurred to me. 29K likes, 186,000 views. He botted the shit out of this video. Dude. What is that like conversion rate? 10% is a very strong ratio. What is that, 30% likes? Not 30%. That's probably 25, right? Let me see. 25. A little under 20, 22 or something. No, this is botted. This is botted engagement. 100 million%. This is botted engagement. He botted views and likes on this video 1,000%. This is not organic. There's actually no way. I remember playing Paladins when I couldn't play Overwatch. It was not fun at all. When I finally played Overwatch, I played 400 plus hours. Paladins would be cool if it had its own image. Yeah, Paladins just feels pretty uninspired with a lot of the design. And that's no disrespect to the developers, right? 15.5% likes to views. Okay, I fucked up the math. But regardless, 10% likes to views is really strong. 15% is unheard of, especially if you have a new channel and if you have a video that's just hitting an algorithm wave as a trend. This is unheard of. This is 1,000,000,000% botted engagement. That's plus other people watching the warning videos about it and disliking it, maybe. No, this is the total like count. You can't see dislike count. Plugins that let you see dislike count, or you can't use those to reliably measure the dislike quantity of a video.
This time,
those are
we build with the community. Third, it needs a real competitive ecosystem, not necessarily a gigantic esports league.
This is literally just the ideas guy. He's literally just the ideas guy. I got all these grand ideas. It needs competitive and a new ranked system, and it's gonna work, and they're gonna fix the hit reg, and we need to buy the IP.
Of course not. That would be stupid. But ranked needs to matter. Today, most players play.
I'm gonna play Paladins 2 now. Is that where we're watching this video? If he can push out a Paladins 2, if this motherfucker with all his AI bullshit can make a Paladins 2, fuck it, we'll play it.
And I think that's a problem. Tournaments need to exist. Creators need tools with the game. And teams need reasons to form on the game. Players need a ladder that feels more meaningful. Paladins has...
Dude, I'm sorry, this video is bullshit.
Competitive potentials, and anyone who played it seriously...
I'm sorry, I'll hear the rest of this out, but this is bullshit. Going into this video, I know I already... I saw the thumbnails of people calling this video scam. I didn't watch this video. I didn't watch any of the other videos. I saw this video pop up in my feed, and then the call out of calling this a scam. I didn't watch any of the information. Just watching this original video, how did I find this? It just appeared on my YouTube homepage. Only watching this video, I can pretty confidently say this is all bullshit. Come on, man. People are falling for this shit?
Yes, sometimes. But at its best, high-level Paladins was incredible.
Being the most charitable possible, you can say that this guy is just you can say he's not scamming. You can just say he's over ambitious and really passionate about the game, and he wants to see it come back. That's the best case scenario. Best case scenario. I don't know, like the scam angle, I don't know. So far, he's not asked for money. So far, the most he's asked for is sharing the video, liking the video, and subscribing. Like,
incredibly deep. Rotation, ult economy, draft itemization, cooldown tracking, off-angle pressure, point control, comeback mechanics.
and dogs should never die, and we should live forever, and there should be candy and cookies and pizza and a pizza party at the end of class. What are you talking about, bro? There should be an everything video game where you can play and do everything.
There was so much more
You're saying nothing!
depth than people gave it credit for. And I say that as someone who played it competitively. This game was never just Overwatch but free. That was always the lazy take. I think it was better than Overwatch, but at least it was its own thing. And that is exactly why it deserves its own future. Step 4. Build a team before building hype. This cannot be one guy with a camera saying, "Trust me, bro." That would be ridiculous.
Are you saying that you're just the guy with a camera saying, "Trust me, bro"? Because so far you've not shown us a team or any other people who are here helping you on this journey. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
But if this movement grows, the next step
You don't have a fucking movement! You just uploaded a YouTube video! You have no, I think one of the biggest red flags about this video being illegitimate is beyond it just being him spitballing ideas, being an ideas guy. He has no material, anything. He has no team. He has nothing. What's up, Tago Timmer?
is to bring serious people, developers, artists, game designers, former competitive players, community managers, legal advisors, investors, creators, and globally people who understand the game. People who understand hero shooters and who understand why Paladins was so special, but also why it failed to reach its full potential. Because nostalgia is not enough and love for the game is not enough. But I'm pretty sure I know why it failed. And a revival needs.
Why did it fail? Can you tell us? I don't know. Listen, again, I was never a Paladins player. I'd like you to tell me, why did it fail?
Competence, it needs money, it needs structure, it needs adults in the room. And I'm an adult. That
Had me fooled. What the fuck are we doing here? Can you get to the point? It needs money. It needs developers. It needs adults in the room. What are you talking about? What is this ChatGPT script? Unironically, wait, hold on. Does he ever in this video say, if not X, then Y? Is this an AI script? It's got an AI thumbnail. The premise of the video is bullshit. There's botted engagement. Is this whole video AI?
That's exactly what I want.
Doesn't
to
YouTube
be.
have a
Not
transcript thing? It does. Okay, no, if not. There's no if not. Okay, this is a crazy AI thumbnail. Holy shit. How did YouTube approve that? Why is that in my feed? I don't know. What are other good AI structure tropes? I feel like adults in the room feels like an AI-ism. No, what's right there? What's right there? There's no if not. I feel like adults in the room, not a chaotic project, but wait, really? Not a chaotic fun project, but a serious attempt. That feels like an AI-ism. I think this script was written by AI, dog. We have to see the comments. We'll look at more of the comments in a second, but dude, I think this whole video is just AI.
chaotic fun project, but a serious attempt. Step 5. Raising money. Again,
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Now that he's got you hook, line, and sinker, here's the pitch for raising money.
I'm not necessarily asking for money in this video yet, but if you
I'm not necessarily asking for money in this video yet, bro. You got to work on your pitch. I know that this, like, I think this is a scam. At this point, now that he's, like, panhandling, no, this is a scam, dog. I'm not necessarily asking for money yet. You got to work on your pitch, dude. That is awful. That is a really bad pitch. You got to lock in on your pitch, dude. I don't know how many people fell for this shit. Oh my goodness, that's bad.
Want to help me from the start, feel free to check the link in the description to already start funding the big comeback so we can already...
Link in the description to start funding the comeback. There's only a link for a Discord. That's kind of strange. What happened to the link that's supposed to be raising money? That's odd.
Contact the third legal and community professional. That is really important. I don't want to launch a random crowdfunding campaign with no rights, no legal structure, no agreement, and no clear path. That would be irresponsible. The first goal is proof of demand. Then, if the response...
Proof of them? What?
First goal is proof of demand. Then,
did he edit this video with AI too? What the fuck what is he even supposed to be saying here? What?
The first goal is proof of demand. Then,
I think he said proof of demand and then, but his AI editing thing fucked up the cut and it spliced demand and then. Yeah, this whole ass video is AI, dog. This whole ass video is AI.
The response is strong enough. We can explore the right funding structure. Maybe we can also ask private investors. Maybe only the crowdfunding campaign is sufficient. Maybe a publisher, maybe a mix. Maybe only a prototype first. Or maybe, first, the negotiation with Iris that I'm willing to make. But, you know, the order matters. First, I'm asking you for community. Then, only, if you can, I'm asking you for money. And then, we need execution. Not the other way around. Because if we do...
I'm gonna, like, for a scam? I don't, like, dude. If you're gonna AI bullshit the whole video, the thumbnail, the script, the fucking edit, you could have at least bullshitted a better pitch, dog. Like, you could AI generate fake people who are supposedly helping you on your team. Like, if you're gonna craft a scam using AI, like, this is dude, there are good AI scams, okay? They get a lot of people. Like, there's people who will AI clone your voice and then call your geriatric grandfather and then scam him for money. Those people put effort into their scams. What the fuck are we doing here? Who's falling for this shit, bro?
This, we need to do it seriously. We're not clowns.
Imagine if this guy was able to leverage AI in a not shit way. He'd probably have scammed way more people. We need money and then execution blind, trust me,
No,
bro.
I also want to be...
Dude, the hardest part of execution is finding the right people, more important than finding the money. And he has literally no people. That's the big thing.
Be honest about something. This might or may fail. Pirates may say no. Investors may not care.
Investors aren't gonna give a shit, dude. How many people did Destiny petition get like 1 million people to sign? 500,000? Sony doesn't give a shit, dude. You don't have a petition in your description, but if your video is fucking 180,000 views, you maybe have at most 50,000 signatures. What do you mean investors, dog? What are you talking about?
Costs might be too high. The legal situation might be impossible. The community might not be big enough. Maybe, you know, this video gets 300 views and nothing happens. That is more than possible. I would rather try and fail
Another AI editing mistake.
seriously than keep watching one of the most unique hero shooters ever made slowly disappear while everyone says...
How much you want to bet this music was also AI generated? Reminds me of the Threat Interactive Griff/Scam saying he can fix UE5 if you donate enough to him. I'm not familiar with that, but bro, this is like... Dude. This video is so off. How did anybody fall for this?
Someone should do something. So fine, I'll be the idiot who tries. I'm not saying I can do it alone. I clearly can't. I've got a job, and I'm not saying it will definitely work. it might not. I'm not saying
He says he's a French League of Legends coach with 50,000 Insta followers. Where does he say that? I've not seen that, but that's nah, dude. This is all bullshit. This guy's a bullshit artist, and not even a very good one.
I don't. But what I'm saying is this:
what the fuck is going on with the music? You guys hear that? Listen to this shit.
But what I'm saying is this: if enough people still care about Paladins,
dude, this video is so bad. Oh my god, 186,000 views on this shit.
Then maybe this game still has a chance. And if there is even a small chance, I think it's worth trying. So here's what I need from you. If you used to play Paladins, comment your main champions and why. Why you still play Paladins if you still play. Why you loved the game. If you left Paladins, tell me what would make you come back. If you are a developer, investor, creator, former pro, artist, or someone who could help build this seriously, reach out. If you know someone at Hi-Res, send them this video. Send this video to your friends, to everyone who would be interested. And if you just missed this,
another AI editing mistake, dude. This video fucking sucks.
Share this video.
Oh my god.
Not because I want attention, clearly I don't, but because attention is leverage. And if we want anyone to take this seriously, we need leverage. Paladins deserves more than silence. It deserves
ChatGPT make my eyes bigger.
More than only nostalgia. It deserves more than being remembered as that games that could have been huge. Maybe it still can be. Maybe not. But I want to try. My name is Spray. I've played Paladins since the beta. I'm now a professional coach on League of Legends.
Oh, here's where he says it. Okay.
And I was a semi-professional Paladins player and coach. And today...
Okay, why don't you... Dude, you could, like, if you're gonna do a credential check, this is your pitch video to raise $1 million franchise. If you're gonna do a credential check, why can't you just, like, show your shit on screen? Like, show your professional player profile. Because I know there's, like, websites that, like, fucking, like, League of Legends, like, even semi-pro, like, bullshit teams have websites with, like, profiles of players and stuff. Why can't you, like, show that on screen? Like, dude.
Today, I'm starting a movement to try to give this game the future it deserved. If you want to be part of it, you know what to do. Join us. Let's see if Paladins can rise again.
Okay. So that was I'm trying to buy Paladins and I need your help. That was uploaded, what's today, the 27th? 20 days ago. 20 days ago. That was his first video. 4 days ago. So apparently I'm a scam? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Let's see if there's a scam call-out video that was before this. 4 days ago, 2 days ago. Let's see what this guy has to say. 11,000 views? So this actually got a little bit of traction. Ooh, hold on. Oh, he actually responded to this. Okay, all right. Let's see what he's got to say.
Alright, what's up, Nubby here? Out of nowhere, this guy comes and then says this.
I'm trying to buy Paladins.
So, who is he? There are reports of him doing, like, League of Legends coaching.
Okay. Why didn't he show this on screen during the fucking video? LP Legends Path? I can't read French. I don't know what any of this says.
There's also his TikTok channel, which is
Spray Legends Path.
On League of Legends. You can see his face.
I mean, this looks legit. Like, if he was gonna, like, plug his credentials, why wouldn't he flash this on screen when he was talking about it?
And so, Paladins is a really old game. Everybody knows each other. The game's been out for 10 years. All the content creators know each other, and nobody knows who he is. Comes out of...
Ooh. You know what? That's an interesting little wrinkle to the story here. So I would argue that Marathon is a pretty small community as well, right? We got, like, what, 5,000 average concurrent average players for the fucking season 2? This guy, Paladins, I just pulled up the SteamDB. Paladins has, like, 1,000 average concurrent players. According to this guy, Nabby Cook, this guy came out of literally nowhere with no ties to the Paladins community
TikTok
and publishes
channel,
this video.
which is on League of Legends. You can see his face. And so...
That's a bit of a red
Paladins
flag.
is a really old game. Everybody knows each other. The game's been out for 10 years. All the content creators know each other, and nobody knows who he is. Comes out of nowhere, starts a Paladins 2 fundraiser, starts to collect money.
Oh, there was a GoFundMe. That's strange.
I'm trying to buy.
Where's the link?
He is. Comes out of nowhere, starts a Paladins.
Link is not clickable because new channel, copy, paste in browser. Also, by the way, 10,000 views, 3.4 thousand likes. 34% like ratio. That's absurd. I don't know, chat. Some seems kind of fishy.
2 fundraiser, starts to collect money, and this is a huge red flag to the point where he was spamming content on Reddit. So I have a
Oh, he has a Reddit page where he spams his GoFundMe.
video recording.
Really? Another interesting little wrinkle to the
The Reddit
story.
moderators took down the post, but he was spamming the Reddit with
Oh, with multiple different accounts, not just one account. Would you look at that?
basically the copy paste.
And you can tell it's him because it's every time it's the same message. I'm trying to buy Paladins, and every time on a new account.
And if you actually take a look at the comments down here, it just all the comments are very generic. Looks like AI.
Yeah, no, dude,
Generated for the most part.
it's 1,000%. Like, there's a lot of AI bullshit going on here. There's no way. This guy's a shyster.
And I do a lot of AI stuff. In fact, paladinscat.com, the statistics website that I'm building right now, is built on top of
Type-coded.
AI, right?
Yep.
As we speak, I have a bunch of AI stuff running background. So I know what AI looks like. I'm very familiar with it. And the whole thing just looks like AI slop. So just be aware. This is a serious red flag.
I'm surprised he didn't talk about the video. The entire video is AI slop too.
Just don't do this. Like, you're not gonna buy IP with like 20.
300 like, oh, that's the other thing. He goes through all that. Like, he didn't even like do a good bullshit video. 300 euros out of 22,000. Oh my goodness, brother.
2k euros. If you're gonna buy a game from a company, the IP is gonna cost like millions of dollars. There's no way they're gonna sell it 22k. Most likely he's just gonna walk away with this money. So don't fall for it.
All right, let's see what he had to say in response. This is from the Paladins project guy. Hey man, so let's clarify things. Dude, why are you putting spaces with your punctuation? Let's clarify things. Yes, as stated in the video, I am now an entrepreneur and professional, with 2 N's, League of Legends coach. Let's be nice to this guy. English is a second language. But I have been, in the past, a semi-pro Paladins coach and player as well in the French community. I don't know why you didn't show that on screen. I decided to quit Paladins to get to League after I saw that the game had no real hopes of becoming a competitive game. In the video, I specifically did not ask for money yet, except you did. You couched it with, only after you... Can I do a French accent? No, I can't. I'm not practiced. Hold on. Can I play a quick snippet of his voice?
Paladins. I know how
Only after... No, I can't. I can't do a French accent. I can't do an impression of this guy. Only after you join the Discord and sign the non-existent petition by liking and commenting under the video should you send me money. You have a fucking GoFundMe in your description, dog. Okay, let's keep it $1.50. You were asking for money. Okay. Said that the only people who really believed in the project could donate. You can say whatever you want, but you're still panhandling. That was not the main goal. The goal was to show that the community exists. That is why, if I see that the project does not get along, everyone will get their money back. Why even start with a GoFundMe in the first place then? He only pulled the GoFundMe down because he got caught. Let's keep it real, dude. He only pulled it down because he got caught. If I see that the project does not get along, everyone will get their money back. Then why even start it before you start garnering the community? Why start with the GoFundMe? I do not use Reddit, and I do not know where these posts come from. Dude, nah, I don't buy this shit. I don't fucking buy this. So when this video is made hold on. This video is made 5 days. Hold on. Video is made July 21st, actually 6 days ago. This is 6 days ago. He shows the video on screen. So this original I'm trying to buy Paladins video has been around for 2 weeks, for 20 days, 2.5 weeks, right? In this screenshot, I believe it has 10,000 views.
Channel.
Where is it? We saw it. Yeah, 10,000 views. That means that in the past 5 days, this video has gotten 100, what is that? 160,000, 6 days. Past 6 days, 160,000 views. So this video has only picked up recently. And at this point, with only 10,000 views, there's a bunch of these Reddit posts saying, I'm trying to buy Paladins and I need your help. Linking the video. I do not use Reddit and I do not know where these posts come from. 48 minutes ago, 12 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 20 hours ago. I don't know, man. Something tells me you're not being entirely truthful. And finally, I did not bought the video or anything. That's bullshit. It exploded 12 days after its post for some reason. I believe that's probably true. I think that the initial seed, like you definitely botted some of the engagement. 35% like ratio? Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy that. 35% like ratio with a ton of bullshit AI comments? No, that's fake engagement. If I wanted to bot it, I would have clearly done it from the start. You did, because that would have been 1,000 times more believable than anything else. It wasn't, because it's very easy to see. If you see this, please do not give money to the GoFundMe. This is how we raise credibility. I do not ask for your money. I am not a scam. I only ask for your support so we can come together as a community and show high-res Paladins has that potential. Thank you very much for your video and hope that this is now clear. Yeah, I don't buy it. Yeah, I don't buy it. This guy's a shyster and he's only pulling back because he got caught. I don't buy it, dude. There's like, AI is literally all over this. He put no effort into this at all. He has no credentials to be doing anything like this. This is bullshit, man. So in response to that video, he responds with 2 more videos. So apparently, I'm a scam? Paladins 2 project.
Hello guys, this is the Paladins 2 wannabe
Dude, I'm sorry, you got to turn off that AI filter.
buyer. So apparently I am a scam. I don't really know why, but
I think he just does a play-by-play review of the last video. Let's just see his little points of what he's got to say.
Okay, so let's start with this. I do not come from nowhere. You probably don't know me. But first of all, if no one does it, well, it's gonna be some random who does it. So here I am.
I think he's just going to explain the same thing he did in the comment. Does he have anything to say here? Yeah, he just reiterates the comment.
I didn't even want it, but you know what? I'm gonna say I don't want it. If you really wanna help, just know I'm not gonna. But if you were,
why even start the GoFundMe then? What's the point of starting the video with the GoFundMe? Why not wait on the GoFundMe until you like get an audience? Why have the GoFundMe ready from the get-go to collect money?
hesitant,
I don't know.
all right, don't give it. The goal is to show that we exist.
Then why start with the GoFundMe? Kind of strange.
All right, and the little bit of money, the few euros I'm gonna get are just gonna be to pay.
When he watched this video, is 10,000 views. This is 17 hours. He's reviewing the video 17 hours after it was posted. So at this point, it probably still had a little over 10,000 views. I don't know, man. The few people who were gonna watch it, it kind of blew up.
Say one unknown. I've connected him, and
also, if you were only anticipating maybe like a few hundred or a few thousand people to watch it, why would you have a GoFundMe then? Maybe his goal was to only scam a few people, like maybe make 100 euros in the tens of euros, 20, 60, 70 euros. And then because it didn't reach a wider audience, he could just boop, disappear, maybe. I don't know.
other ones I've got to contact. Don't give money, all right? I say I'm not a scammer. Don't give me money, all right?
Don't give me money now, because now he has something more valuable than the 300 euros. He has a 12,000 subscriber YouTube channel and a bunch of motion, which I can confirm and tell you guys right now, this is worth more than 300 euros. So him taking down the GoFundMe when it had only made 300 euros does not matter. I don't know if he's monetized yet. I don't know if he was able to get monetized before the video blew up, but he definitely made over 300 euros from 187,000 views. I can tell you that, you guys, are right now.
Paladins 2 fundraiser.
Yeah, let's see.
And Please,
I don't
guys.
think he has anything else substantial to say in this video. So in the chat, people were telling me this video by Syberbolt is the killer. This video here is the kill shot. The Paladins 2 project is a scam, and you all fell for it. Syberbolt, 2 days ago, 44,000 views. Apparently, he's been responding to this as well. Let's see what Syberbolt has to say here.
It's been quite some time since I've legitimately been pissed about something. What has transpired over the last 2 weeks in the Paladins community has gotten me so twisted, it forced me out of retirement. And before anyone asks, I was gonna include a Microsoft Paint skit with Leon like I used to in my other Paladins videos, but I shied away from it because this is serious. I'm going to get straight to the point. I do not support the Paladins 2 project, and you shouldn't either. I think it's a clear-cut example of a grift that failed and is now trying to be salvaged. And
Counterpoint, it's not a grift that failed. I think, this is what I suspect, I think he originally maybe I think he's being truthful when he said that the few people who watched the video might want it to donate. I think his target was to maybe, after he botted the video, to maybe artificially get some engagement on the video to make actual Paladins fans think that he had genuine intentions to try and reboot the game, perhaps, and maybe send a few dollars his way. But I think it's pretty clear it's blown up further than that, since it's gotten over 180,000 views. This video was uploaded 2 days ago, 139,000 views. So in the past, is this 2 or 3 days ago? In the past 2 days, this video got another 50,000 views. This video is still tracking in the algorithm. I don't know where it's at with the hypotenuse or the slope of this path, but it's still accruing a bunch of views. I think this video has blown up further than he wanted. So right now, the traction and reach he has with this channel is worth more than the couple of dimes he was going to make off the GoFundMe. So now he might try and pivot off of making AdSense or something else. I don't know. I'm interested to see where this goes.
it's
What
a
his
clear-cut example
expose is
of a
going to say
grift
here.
that failed and is now trying to be salvaged. And in this video, I will be going into great detail about why that is. If you don't know who I am, that's okay. Give me a moment to introduce myself.
You see, this is what the French guy should have done. He should have thrown up his credentials right away.
I was a very prominent
Oh, wow, would you look at that? He's saying, oh, I did XYZ, and he's showing the thing.
figure in the Paladins community during its
Ow,
heyday. I
look
have
at that.
single-handedly held Hi-Rez Studios, later Evil Mojo, accountable for many things like rigging community contests, bending the rules to let former employees in events they shouldn't be in, and I also was an Assembly of Champions representative, which very few people on this planet can say. I've worked with Evil Mojo for over a year, communicating with them on a daily basis to provide critical insight of unreleased and in-progress work, and to share the community's wishes, concerns, and feedback. I've also kept them from making drastic game-altering changes for no reason whatsoever. I fought on the behalf of each and every single one of you. I go over what I did and more in a few of my other videos, so if you want to see how fucking stupid Evil Mojo was historically and how dedicated I was, go check them out. But that's not what this video is about. It's about the Paladins 2 project and why it's a bunch of bullshit.
So, just a quick intermission before he actually starts the video. He knows that this video is going to reach outside of the audience who already knows him. So he gave a credential check, showed off why he has authority to break down and show why the video is a scam. Like if the French guy had any credentials at all, he should have started with that and showed him on screen. And that would have gave him way more credibility.
And if you aren't,
but all we got, hold on, let me pull up the original video again.
Crazy this sounds. I'm trying to buy Paladins. I know
I have a crazy idea. We're gonna remake Paladins, and I'm a fucking ideas guy, and this entire video is AI. He has like no actual material credentials here. He has no connections. He has nothing. Bro, can this stop getting this like actual what? Bro, why does that keep showing on my screen? Holy. Okay. Let's jump back over to what
sure
Syberbolt's
about
saying.
what that is, sit back down and let me fill you in. I promise it'll be quick. About 2 weeks ago, a channel named the Paladins 2 Project spawned out of nowhere with a video of a random guy claiming that he was going to fix Paladins by attempting to purchase the game from Hi-Rez. And if that didn't work, obtain the license to use it in other projects like community-ran servers. And if that didn't work, create a spiritual successor. A very ambitious set of goals, but goals we all know aren't going to be met. The video itself, aside from being filled with wishful thinking, empty promises, and requests to donate, contained nothing we haven't heard before. It barely touched on the issues that the game has been plagued with over the last decade. Everything that was said could be found on the front page of Reddit. It offered no deep insight on the game's problems, only saying that they are there. It failed to provide actionable solutions.
Ooh. I think that's the worst allegation he's received so far. He's not just a scammer, he's a Redditor? Ooh.
There was a plan, but
I think it might be over for this guy. I think it's over, chat. There's no coming back.
It was poorly thought out. All it was essentially share this video, I'm going to fix things, and feel free to donate. It played on everyone's emotions and exploited nostalgia for better times.
Yo, what's up, Tech?
Worst of all, it tried rewriting history by confidently asserting the false narrative that nobody tried to fix the game before.
I would rather try and fail seriously than keep watching one of the most unique hero shooters ever made slowly disappear while everyone says, you know, someone should do something. So fine, I'll be the idiot who tries.
Imagine being me, hearing that shit come out of some guy's mouth. And this wasn't the only time he said it.
You are a terrible person for doing this. Alright? No one cares about your website. You know why? Because no one plays Paladins anymore. And you know why? Because no one ever tried to make it better. And
Wait, hold on. Did he? Okay, hold on. Is he saying that? Okay, hold on a fucking second. So is he saying that, like, voicing somebody's criticisms of him? Or is he saying that about this guy's fucking website? Hold on. Hold up.
The statistics website that I'm building right now is built.
bro, you know what? He's just using this video to promote his own website. I have, nothing against this. You can promote your website, but
he's accusing the fucking original expose guy of being a scammer.
that's just straight fucked up, man. To fuck someone's project just for your own sake, that's terrible, man. You are a terrible person for doing this.
Dude, are you fucking for real? Dude, this shit has layers to it. I did not expect this twist. What?
Alright? No one cares about your website. You know why? Because no one plays Paladins anymore. And you know why? Because no one ever tried to make it better. And I'm trying. And you're just shitting on me. If I do it, if it works, it probably won't. But if it does, more people will come to your website. Do the calculations, man. Do the math. What the fuck?
This is I don't know how I missed this while I was skimming through the video. Bro. He pinned his own comment that just says damn in all caps. Yeah, no, this guy, I thought, okay, I don't know. I have to reanalyze my position on what this guy was actually doing. He might be even more malicious than I had originally thought. His response to the scam call out was to shit on the video and call it like him repping this AI slot project, which it clearly wasn't. I mean, maybe he did it to get a little bit of traction on his platform, but at the very least, this original expose video pulled this up as a credential check to show that he knew what he was talking about. He has, like, the French guy has no credentials. He never showed any credentials.
I'm trying.
Oh my
And
God.
you're just shitting on me.
Overall, the video was just very poorly put together. It felt like it was made in one afternoon, and in my opinion, it was extremely disrespectful to just about anyone who's ever played Paladins or tried to make the game better over the last decade. And this is especially the case for the developers that he thinks will come back in
I am raising money to try and buy back Paladins' rights, hire back the dev team, and make Paladins... Are we fucking for real right now? Like, he didn't even try! He didn't even try with this shit. Yo, thank you for the bits. Thank you, buddy. Dude. I'm raising money to try and buy back Paladins' rights, which, by the way, so the GoFundMe, I don't know if you guys remember, the GoFundMe's goal was 22,000 euros. To buy the Paladins' rights, I don't know anything about the gaming industry. That's probably in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hire back the dev team. That is a yearly commitment in the hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay the salaries and make Paladins great again. Help me in the huge project. Yeah, no, this guy isn't just delusional. This guy's a straight up fucking scammer. This is insane.
Work for him. At one point in
the tens of millions. Yeah, no, this project in scope, let's say he wants, like, this is like a years-long project, easily in the millions of dollars. I don't know about tens of millions. I don't know what the scope of Paladins production is. This is easily in the millions of dollars, though. Over 5 years, this is millions of dollars
that he thinks will come back and work for him. At one point in the video, this guy who later was identified as the League of Legends coach, Spray, makes the claim that Paladins failed because there were no adults in the room. And then, in the most egotistical, self-absorbed, immature way, brags with a smirk that he's the adult in the room.
A revival needs competence, it needs money, it needs structure, it needs adults in the room, and I'm an adult.
I guarantee this script was heavily or mostly written by AI, dude. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, that is such a weird way to phrase your script, too. Like, if you're trying to rouse the Paladins community into supporting you and, like, giving you money to start a project in earnest, right? Let's say he's trying to do it in earnest. Why would he phrase it like that? There's no adults in the room, and I'm an adult. Like, just trying to think of the type of mind that would conceive that as a reasonable, like, what is it? The ethos, pathos, logos? Which one would that be? Like, a good argument as to why people should support you. I'm an adult in the room. We're talking about a fucking dead video game. Like, what the phrase, I'm an adult in the room, rouses no feelings within me. It just feels really out of place and strange. Like, you can say adult in the room in reference to, like, modern politics. We're not going to get into modern politics discussion, right? But, like, there's a way you can, like, argue that, but, like, he hasn't substantially brought up why being an adult in the room is necessary. He's just said that, like, Paladins has issues. He hasn't elaborated on them at all. Any of the history. Like, if he said, for example, the leadership of Paladins at high res has sucked. They've been, like, making bad changes. They've been, like, lacking on making... Maybe he could say, I could be the adult in the room in that case. But, like, it's so out of place. This shit has had to have been written by AI, dog. Yo, Yami, I will be making Paladins 3. I can give $5 to buy the rights of Paladins 2 and rehire the dev team. Yeah.
It has to be a joke.
Dude, this guy.
If I seem a little irritated, please try to look at it from my perspective. Somebody no one's heard of barges into the Paladins community and starts making grandiose claims that he's going to fix all of our issues if we give him money. He lies several times that nobody else wanted to try and make things better, opens a GoFundMe before even creating a Discord.
Okay, so by the time... So when this other video, the first call-out video, was made 5 days ago, I don't know if I have it. So the video that he's responding to here was made 6 days ago, excuse me. When this video by Syberbolt was made 3 days ago, 2 days ago, excuse me. Not 3 days ago, 2 days ago. So after the first call-out video, this GoFundMe stayed up and made another 250 euros. So in that couple days, he made another couple hundred euros on the GoFundMe. Strangely, after this video is posted by somebody with an actual following, GoFundMe disappears. Kind of weird.
Discord server to foster the community he so desperately claims he wants to build, crashes out over anyone who criticizes him, either calling them toxic or making response videos where he resorts to ad hominems or shaming.
By the way, all of his thumbnails are fucking AI slop. This is AI slop. This is like him putting his image over this fucking I don't even think he made this text manually. I think everything about this thumbnail for sure. This text, the high-res answered. Let me see. Where's my drawing page? This is AI. He did not make this text. I'm doubtful he made this text. This outline on his portrait is AI. What else do we got? It just happened. That's AI. This see you August 9th. I don't know if that's AI. But all of this shit is just fucking heavy AI slop, bro. It's all just so lazy.
Them for doing things like using AI while he himself uses AI. Aiming them for doing toxic or making response videos where he resorts to ad hominems or shaming them for doing things like using AI while he himself uses AI.
Why not use AI when you can sue AI to make a thumbnail quicker? He means use. You shouldn't use AI to make a thumbnail quicker because it's very easy to spot, and it's like to like mindful consumers. Like if you want to appeal to like a broad audience with slop videos, I think great. Go ham, make AI bullshit slop thumbnails. But if you want to have an audience of people who like care about what you have to say and like really give a shit, you should not use AI in your thumbnails because it's very easy to see. Also, Agent the Vandal, real quick, for Marathon, don't make it like a permanent ban. Make it like a 1 minute timeout. And then if somebody says one of those terms, make it link to the video that I'll post after.
And he's also gotten into arguments in the official Paladins Discord server with regulars and left shortly after.
My feelings are hurt because I could not believe how toxic this community could be when someone just tries to revive their favorite game. Okay, so the French guy, scammer guy,
for doing
joined the official Paladins Discord to try and duke it out with the residents there and try to prove that he's not a scammer.
Things like using AI while he himself uses AI. And he's also gotten into arguments in the official Paladins Discord server with regulars and left shortly after because they were asking him too many questions. For someone who claims to have always been around in the community and wants to grow it, he sure doesn't act like it. And for someone who claims he's the adult in the room, it certainly doesn't seem that way.
Crazy. You are crazy. You just want to sell your fucking website and you're shitting on a whole community, on their trust.
He crashes out even more in the video? What?
Hello.
So we watched a little bit of the crash out. He crashes out more?
You are crazy. This again. Tens of thousands of people like it, watch it, comment it. Of course it has potential. That's just what I'm saying. Thank you very much for your video and hope this is now clearer. You're gonna say, oh, well, all right. Cool comment, man. What is the point? All right, let's now go to private navigation. Here we are in private mode, not connected. Where is the comment? Oh my god, I can't see it. That's crazy, man. Oh.
Wait, is he complaining that, like... Oh my god. Pardon me if I'm incorrect. I think he's complaining that if he hops on another account, his comment isn't at the top. Brother, your comment is at the top because you're on your own account. You fucking moron. When you hop on incognito mode or another account, your comment won't be at the top. You'd have to support it by new. You fucking idiot. Brother. And that starts a crash out. Let's hold on. Let's just start from the top here. Let's start from the top because this is oh my goodness.
So I did answer him. Hey man, so let's clarify things. Yes, as stated in the video, I am now an entrepreneur and professional League of Legends coach.
By the way, his entire argument here is about to be invalidated. If you guys recall, Nabby Cook actually ended up pinning and hearting this comment. So he did not hide it. But let's just listen to him crash out regardless.
But I have been in the past a semi-pro Paladins coach and player as well in the French community. I decided to quit Paladins to get to League after I saw that the game had no real hope of becoming a competitive game. In the video, I specifically did not ask for money yet and said that only people who really believed in the project could donate. But that was not the main goal. The goal was to show that the community exists. This is why if I see that the project does not get along,
is he just reading his own comment?
Of course, see this. Please not do a video embodied. I'm not gonna wait. I've been 1,000 times more believable. Of course, if I wanna do a video embodied, I'm not gonna wait 12 days. That doesn't make sense, man. If you
the big jump you didn't bot, the initial engagement you absolutely botted. I think this video was made after okay. So this response to the scam call out was made after his video proper blew up. The call out video was only made when the original scam video had 10,000 views. And I don't know where it was in the algorithm at that point, but 35% like ratio was bullshit. That was absolutely botted. That was 1 billion% botted. Like, I don't know at what point he botted the engagement, but he definitely did bot a seedling.
See this, please do not give money to do not give me money. All right, I don't want it anymore. I don't
want it anymore. Now that I've been called out as a scammer, I don't want your money anymore. I did before, but now I don't want your money.
I don't want it, but you know what? I'm gonna say I don't want it. If you really wanna help, just know I'm not gonna. But if you were hesitant, all right, don't give.
Also, by the way, when he uploaded this video, he had not taken down the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe was only taken down after this video was uploaded 3 days later.
The goal is to show that we exist.
Saying.
All right, and the little bit of money, the few euros I'm gonna get are just gonna be to, you know, pay. Say one unknown, I've connected him, and the other ones I've got to contact. Don't give money, all right? I say it, I'm not a scammer. Don't give me money.
Then why did you leave the GoFundMe up for 3 days after you posted this video?
All right, this is how we raise credibility. I do not ask for your.
This is how we raise credibility. We need to leave the GoFundMe up, so only if you are really, 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 really sure you want to see Paladins 2, you can only donate Zen. You can donate Zen if you really, really, really want Paladins 2, but not unless you do. Bro, what are we fucking doing?
Money, I am not a scam. I only ask for your support so that we can come together as a community and show Hi-Res that Paladins has a potential. This is crazy that a game with just a few hundred players, I do a video on it. Random man.
Am I making a German accent? That's the closest I can do to French, bro.
And says, this game could exist again. Tens of thousands of people like it, watch it, comment it. Of course it has potential. That's just what I'm saying. Thank you very much for your video and hope this is now clearer. You're gonna say, oh, all right. Cool comment, man. What is the point? All right, let's now go to private navigation. Here we are in private mode, not connected. Where is the comment? Oh my God, I can't see it. That's crazy. Man, what happened? As he
always scrolled all the way down. Okay, all right, I take it back. So, oh my God, Agent, chill out. So I didn't notice he scrolled all the way down. So okay, maybe he's not a total stupid person like I thought before. Okay, that was really, maybe I went a little too hard when I went off on that. So eventually, the comment did get pinned. So he was not hidden from the channel. However, assuming that you got hidden from the channel just because you couldn't see your comment, that's kind of crazy person behavior. This might be a little bit of a crazy person. Because if he got hidden from the channel, I don't think Nabby Cook would have bothered to like go through his blocked users list and then unblock it. Also, I think it would have deleted the comment if he hid him from the channel. So clearly that didn't happen. Wait, so it was never deleted? Lamau, you said he deleted your comment, still here. Found the comment, never deleted. Yeah, kind of interesting how he didn't ever respond.
bro was scared and deleted it and thought I would say nothing. You are crazy. You are crazy. You just want to sell your fucking website and you're shitting on a whole community, on their trust. Calling me a scammer when you deleted my comment that was explaining this. You are crazy, man. Okay? Please. Unlike this guy, unfollow this guy. I don't know who this is. This is crazy. I'm just trying to do something cool. All right?
Yeah, this is insane. this is crazy, dude.
Calling me a scammer when you deleted my comment that was explaining this. You are crazy, man.
I don't think I really need to spell out why this guy stinks, and it's not because he's French. It doesn't take a rocket
That's okay. Zing! That's a good
to
one.
know something's not right about this. But here I am watching thousands of people support this movement without a single trace of critical thought. After everything I've seen and read, and I've been really on top of this, I don't think he's doing this out of the goodness of his heart. I think he has ulterior motives. He's already backpedaled several times over the last few days as things have developed exponentially. Hi-Rez has publicly stated on 2 separate
I can confirm that the Paladins IP is not currently for sale. If it was for sale, it would be for far more than 22,000 euros. Yeah. Additionally, I don't think hiring back the dev team is as easy as it sounds. The team changed many times over the years. So the first question is which version of the dev team? But even after you decide all that, all the former evil Mojo folks are off doing other things in the industry now. Garrett has his own studio working on Punch Upon a Time. Adonis is on Valorant. Thunderblush is doing character art for Predecessor. People are spread all over the country, and they all have other jobs. You need money to pay them to come back and, of course, work on Paladins too. Plus, you're talking about tens of millions in development costs alone to pay that dev team. I will charitably say that I don't think that this is intended as a true scam, but it comes from a well-intended person that doesn't fully grasp. I disagree with this. Dude, quite frankly, no, I disagree with this. I don't know how far I would say it's a scam, but he's definitely not campaigning for the Paladins 2 shit in earnest. There's no way. It doesn't graph the size of this project. I think this person is very passionate about Paladins and would love to see it return. He's trying to make that happen however they can. We get emails from passionate fans all the time asking for rights to buy the IP. However, I can say that money donated to this GoFundMe will ultimately not go towards Paladins 2 as an IP.
That they won't sell the IP. I've witnessed in real time him shift the goalposts from I'm going to buy Paladins to I knew I couldn't buy Paladins.
Okay, guys, now that everything got bigger, I will tell you my real intentions. Of course, I knew that it is not possible to buy the IP. Of course, we cannot. My main and realistic goal is last update. Dude, what are we doing here, bro? A last update, one last to fix the bugs. The game is not entirely playable because it was left unfinished so that the passionates can play the game. I never thought this video something on its own sake.
All along, what I really wanted the whole time was a final update that fixes the game. To the real plan behind Paladins 2 was not asking you for money. To let's all play the game on the same.
Wait, did he eventually change the title? Hold on, does he show the original title earlier? Maybe. So since he brings up the screenshot, it makes me think that and it's not money was added later. I think that the original title was probably I just need one thing from you and it ended there.
The real plan behind Paladins 2 was not asking you for money. To let's all play the game on the same day so Hi-Rez takes notice. And yeah, that picture is real. He literally admit on the official Discord that he misled everyone that watched the video the entire time. And he sees nothing wrong with this. And if that wasn't bad enough, check this out. This may seem very insignificant, but gives us a good look at how he actually operates. When he first uploaded the video, he claimed in the description that he couldn't post the full GoFundMe link because the channel was brand new. But that
I think that is true. I think that is true. When you make a new channel, you can't hyperlink things. That is true, but still really weird.
That's a lie. The channel is 13 years old.
Yeah, what? Oh, wait, hold on. So maybe he used an existing Google account he already had? But that makes no sense. Maybe because he was scared if he did the hyperlink to the GoFundMe, it would throttle it in the algorithm. You got to hit a sub goal to post hyperlinks. But he has an old account. Maybe it's a sub goal. Maybe it's an account age. I don't know.
You can channel was brand new, but that's a lie. The channel is 13 years old.
The channel join date, I'm pretty sure this is the creation of the Google account. So it's possible he used an old Google account.
You can verify this yourself. It wasn't until the video got traction that he decided to quietly remove that comment.
I think maybe it's because it got monetized. I think he's actively, he's probably making AdSense off of the video right now.
And fix the broken link. You can even see this old comments he left in the video where he reacts to someone calling him a scammer. What's worse, this link swap was done after he already knew Hi-Rez wouldn't sell the IP.
So as somebody who made a YouTube channel pretty recently, I think that so far in this video, this is the weakest point. I feel like I believe him when he says that the hyperlink, he wasn't able to do it. I think it's not because the Google account is old, it's because the channel doesn't have enough subs or it's not monetized or something like that. I think as soon as he realized he could hyperlink it, he changed it such that they could. I don't think this is a good point.
Remove that comment and fix the broken link. You can even see this old comments he left in the video where he reacts to someone calling him a scammer. What's worse, this link swap was done after he already knew Hi-Rez wouldn't sell the IP. Mind you, while all of this is going on, he keeps insisting that money isn't important to him and that he's not asking people to donate.
I was wrong. Your channel needs advanced features enabled. You unlock that through phone verification, sufficient channel history, or ID video verification, and not reaching a subscriber count. Okay. I don't know. To be fair, everything else this guy has done, very, very shady, very likely a scam. For this, it's a minor point. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I give him the benefit of the doubt on this specifically. Just because if it's a new YouTube account, maybe he didn't know what the process was. Bought YouTube account? I don't know. Regardless, I think that again, the video as a whole, I think this is like a pretty dead to rights kill shot. I think it's pretty safe to say that this guy had ill intentions. But like, bro, come on.
Already knew
I don't think this
wouldn't sell the IP. Mind you, while all of this is going on, he keeps insisting that money isn't important to him and that he's not asking people to donate. But one of the main points in his first video is how he wants people to donate.
Step 5. Raising money. Again, I'm not necessarily asking for money in this video yet, but
a guy asking for money right now.
If you want to help me from the start, feel free to check the link in the description to already start funding the big comeback so we can already contact the third legal and community professional. That is really important. I don't want to launch a random crowdfunding campaign with no rights, no legal structure, no agreement, and no clear path. That would be irresponsible.
Guy who did exactly that. Yeah, bro, maybe this guy is just a stupid person. Like, how did this is just like such a lazy scam, bro. Like, he's already leveraging all of this AI bullshit, and it feels like he didn't even try.
He also, in a more recent video, said he doesn't want anybody's money, but then tells people they can donate anyway.
If you see this, please do not give money to the GoFundMe, okay? Do not give me money, all right? I don't want it anymore. I didn't even want it, but you know what? I'm gonna say I don't want it. If you really wanna help, just know I'm not gonna. But if you were hesitant, all right, don't give it. The goal is to show that we exist. All right, and the little bit of money, the few euros I'm gonna get are just gonna be to, you know, pay Seb Unknown. I've connected him, and the other ones I've got to contact. Don't give money, all right? I say it, I'm not.
So he has one contact, but he didn't disclose that in the original video.
Don't give me money. If you want to help me from the start, feel free to check the link in the description. Don't give me money.
Money's not important to him, but he raised the goal from 22,000 euros to 1 million. And it wasn't until days later, after he received backlash, that he began offering refunds to anyone who believed this misleading campaign. But what
Hello, guys. A lot of people have been doubting the project, so as a proof of honesty, I'm refunding you all. By the way, at this point, I'm pretty sure he's gotten monetized. By now, I think he is monetized on his YouTube channel. And he definitely has made over 500 euros from his videos. Definitely.
Most people didn't pick up on was that there were several instances where he downplayed the severity of taking everyone's money.
Hello, guys. Thank you all for... why am I doing Australian? Thank you guys for your donations. As you may have heard, weird things like I'm going to run with the money or I don't know what else. Of course I won't, and of course a few $100 won't buy the game. This money will be used to further develop the project through sponsoring, testing, etc. Dude, even if you get $22,000, that's not going to pay like a quarter of the wages of one of the big developers, bro, for a year. Like, bro.
Just referring to it as a few $100.
The little bit of money, the few euros I'm gonna get are just gonna be to, you know, pay... Say one and...
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the goal 22,000 euros before? What? Why is it $1 million now?
I've connected him, and the other ones I've got to contact.
Before he disabled the GoFundMe, he made an update saying that he would be
Okay, so he actually disabled the GoFundMe before this video. So at some point between the last video and this video, it was disabled.
Holding on to the donations for other things. And he made an update saying that he would be holding on to the donations for other things. And in a video said he wasn't going to give them back because people trusted him.
Bro, come on, man. No, this is just a plain as day scam.
I paused the fundraiser, not because the project is dead, not because I'm giving up, but because after the first video, a lot of people were...
This is fucking AI music, by the way.
Worried. And honestly, I understand why. When someone on the internet says, I'm trying to buy Paladins, and then there is a fundraiser attached to it, even if the fundraiser is secondary, even if the intention is good, even if the plan is real, it can look suspicious, it can look like a scam. And I don't want this project to be built on doubts. I don't want people to support this because they feel pressured. I don't want anyone to think I'm using Paladins nostalgia to grab money from the community. So I paused the fundraiser. For now, I'm keeping the donations that were already made because some people gave because they genuinely believe in the project and asked me to keep trying.
That's not why they donated. They donated because he told them that he was going to use the funds to buy Paladins and to pay the developers, which is not going to happen. But since he can't do that anymore, he's now changed the purpose of what the funding was for, now claiming it's for sponsorships or whatever. And then later in a random YouTube
Oh my goodness. Hey man, first of all, it's normal being skeptical. I myself am. What, skeptical of your own fucking GoFundMe? What do you mean? First goal was making a working game. Bugs, first of all, then gameplay. Yeah, this guy has no fucking idea what he's talking about. Bro, what are we doing here? My first goal is making a working game. Bugs, first of all, then gameplay smoothness. As much as possible, I would like the old team to come back at least temporarily to teach the spaghetti code to new talents. Why wouldn't you trust me? I've got everything to lose here. I played myself a lot. I put myself in a dangerous situation with a 99% loss rate outcome. Bro, what are we fucking doing here? Oh my. Dude, he's not even trying, man. What do you have to lose? You have no fucking connections in the industry. You're a fucking League of Legends coach. You have no credentials. What do you have to lose? The video you're filming, you're in like some shit ass apartment that you have to like blur the background of. Bro, what are we? Oh my god, probability of it of it going 10 views is insane. It's actually not insane because you botted the shit out of the fucking interactions. There's no way at any point you had a 35% like ratio. That is literally impossible. It's literally botted. I don't know who you're trying to fool. I have a job and everything else on the side. It's just pure passion. I didn't create my own league business from scratch the past few years, so I know how business works. I've got ambition. Yeah, I know you know how business works, and you got ambition. That's why you pulled down the GoFundMe, and now you're farming AdSense.
Telling another person it's for...
Not a developer, so on the technical side, I do not know. Yeah, so that's why you're the perfect person to head this project. As every good coding project needs, an ideas guy who knows what to do. Thank you so much. Paying lots of content creators to play Paladins and talk about the Reforge. This is stupid. Why do this now?
Advertising and legal fees. Advertising and legal fees? Is this guy fucking insane? Another thing he's...
Well, I'm not the only one who thinks so.
Changed his story on is how much money he's going to put towards the initiative. At first on Discord, he said...
It's like 90% of players would never come back. I think one big update would be like 100 to 250,000 euros. I'm ready to put in 30K myself. That is the real deal. I'll do a video on it ASAP. I mean, even if you did get this big update going on, somehow it would still need lots of advertising. I don't want the game to come back or anything. I just think that if the game becomes okay, people will come because everyone agrees it's great. But no one plays it because it's unplayable, myself included. What?
It was going to be 30,000, but then in the video, he says it's going to be 50,000. The dude's story changes even more than a parent changes a dirty diaper. And that's why it's taken me so long to come out with this. He flips the script all the time and just keeps deflecting criticism. He changes the answers depending on who he's talking to, and he never gets his story straight. It's very clear, in my opinion, that if you look at it logically, without any emotion, that he is doing this for money. And before you say, oh, but he refunded everyone. I know. I need to address more important ridiculous matters first. One of the arguments he makes against people calling him a scammer is, I made the GoFundMe to show Hi-Rez that I'm serious. This is a laughable defense that nobody should have taken seriously. Anybody, and I repeat, anybody.
Yeah, there's no way to defend the GoFundMe. Like one of his big points in the original video was, we need to start a community push first and then money. Why launch with the GoFundMe then? Why even have the GoFundMe? It doesn't make any sense.
Can make a crowdsourcing campaign, and having one makes no difference in whether you are reliable or not. There have been literally hundreds or thousands of these Kickstarter scams by people who provide real information. Most people shy away from crowdsourced projects because they know they may get scammed. In this case, he's using it as proof that he won't do it, and his rationale? Trust me, bro, the exact thing he's been telling people he wasn't doing. The other, more frequent counter-argument I've seen is, I have too much to lose, so why would I do this? Well, anyone who's ever been gaslit before would recognize this as a manipulation tactic. The technical term for it is appeal to credibility or appeal to self-interest.
Which is really funny because he has no credentials at all. He has no credibility. Again,
he's asking people to trust him because of what he stands to lose. Politicians...
He also hasn't established anything that he even has to lose. He says, I have everything to lose. This doesn't look like a very nice place. I don't mean to pocket watch you, but like, let's say you are actually scamming people and this is all a sham and you're going to get sued into oblivion. I don't see very many nice... I can't talk. I don't see very many nice things in the background. This door handle does not look like a very expensive door handle. I don't know. Something tells me you don't exactly have a whole lot to lose here.
Do this all the time, and the ones that did visited Epstein's Island. He's trying to make you focus on why he wouldn't do something instead of addressing the clear evidence that proves he is, or at least tried to. He claims the main goal of the movement is to grow a community, or whatever else it was before he changed it to that, but the first thing he did was start a GoFundMe, not a Discord server, and he did that the same day the video was uploaded.
Whoa, wait a second. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that either. He didn't fucking have the Discord in the description when he flashed on the screenshot. Right now, that's the only link in the description. When the video was posted, there was no Discord. Just the GoFundMe. I didn't even notice that.
to hold onto it anyway. Why would somebody who's offering to donate $30,000 or $50,000 towards a movement hold on to 600 euros? In his introduction post on GoFundMe, he states that he's going to buy back the rights to Paladins. Buy back. As if he already owned it. He is a grifter through and through. He claims to have been part of the community since the beta, but also claims to have stopped playing the game at some point to play League instead. He insists he's an old-timer, but used Paladins Battleground footage in his video thinking it represented what the game was. And even if his alleged editor was the one to make that call and use
he has no editor, it's all AI.
the footage, the fact that he didn't point it out proves he hasn't been around as long as he claims. He didn't even know about the Tempest launcher, a community-driven initiative backed by former Paladins developers to preserve the—
Ooh, this is a kill shot. I think, like, if you're gonna LARP like you're somebody in the community who can, like, lead the charge and restart a game, and you don't know about little projects like this, this is a kill shot. Like, this guy's a certified LARPer. There's no way he, like, if he was legit, there's no way he wouldn't have known.
If it were to ever shut down. It's currently operational. There are working private servers you can play on right now. This was a huge deal when it was announced. How did he not know about it? In his most recent YouTube community post, he shares that he refunded the donations because he doesn't want to be seen as a scammer. But he has a poll pushing people to believe anyone calling him one is stupid. He literally is trying to reframe reality. He has misled everyone and he thinks it was a good thing. He is the bullshit master and you fell for his shit. If you've donated money, make sure you've got—
I'm sorry, the zoom in with the big old eyes is just so funny, bro. Like, this, like, the AI definitely made his eyes bigger here. There's, like, no way. Like, there's no way his, like, guys, by the way, his eyes, if they're truly that big, maybe his glasses are amplifying it. That means his eyes are, like, this big in his skull. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, there's actually no way his eyeballs are this fucking big, dude. There's no way, man. It has to be like AI making them bigger.
You fell for his shit. If you've donated money, make sure you've gotten your refund. Do not interact with this person. Also, please do not harass them. It is not worth the time or effort. They are not worth it, and they do not have your best interest or the game's best interest at heart. He literally calls himself an entrepreneur first. The current and former developers have stated several times that none of the money he raises will go towards helping Paladins. The only way you can really save the game and help it is by playing. Business decisions are not made by donating to wackadoodles that can't keep their ducks in a row and foam at the mouth when somebody calls them out on bullshit. They're made by analyzing internal metrics and player purchases, market trends and turns. Millions upon millions of dollars are invested before a decision has to be made. There is no way any of what he says will happen. He is selling you a lie and you are buying into it. If you want Paladins to stick around, play it and tell others to do the same. Now, unfortunately, this guy has—
I mean, yeah, you could say the same for another game that we're not going to be playing anymore, which I encourage you guys, if you're still enjoying that other game, to keep playing it.
Had the same idea and is trying to get people to play so Hi-Rez notices, which is good, but it doesn't absolve him of everything he's already done. A shitty person can still have good ideas. I do have more to say about this, but I want to keep it as short as possible, and I think we're pushing like 15 minutes already. Again, do not interact with this person. If you have, leave the community. In the slightest chance that he is even genuine, he is extremely naive and delusional in his thinking, and way too emotional.
Nah, I don't think he's genuine. I don't think so. I think that there's enough on the table here to say confidently that he had at least a little bit of ill intent. The way that he's like backpedaled and like changed direction, there's no way. There's just no shot.
Emotional to lead an initiative or be taken seriously by a legitimate company. Share this video everywhere you can in the Paladins community, maybe outside of it as well too.
Good video. Okay. So, today, 5 hours ago, my last message to the Paladins community. What do you guys think he's got to say? I think that video is pretty cut and dry. Since that video was uploaded, he uploaded these 2 videos since the video we just watched. Should we watch both of them? Paladins 2, is it happening? It's only 3 minutes. Let's watch them both. It's only 3 minutes. Like, this is all he's got to say.
Hello guys, so I hope you are all well, everyone who reacted. The Discord is full. Join the Discord in the description. And don't forget the 9th of August, 9 p.m. CEST, we all play Paladins to show to Hi-Res that we exist and that we want to play the game. Now, I think we can make Paladins 2.
I think he's using a different AI filter in this video. His face looks just a little bit different.
Happen, guys, but not the way you think. Here is my thought process, and it's very simple. Most of you saw the fact that Hi-Res did not want to sell the IP, and it's fine. It's for now, but let's think they won't ever sell it. It's fine. I still think we can make Paladins 2 happen another way. I'm gonna be very clear. Right now, Hi-Res is focusing on Smite, and more specifically, Smite 2. But the fact is, if Smite 2 works, they're gonna have money. And this money, they're gonna have to invest it in something.
This is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, dog. This is just... Call me a little bit out of line in saying this, but this gives me vibes of a certain other YouTuber of the Incan variety.
Where are they gonna invest it? Right
I don't
now,
know.
as of the game was like a few months ago, they would probably never put it in Paladins because they think Paladins will never make them money. And they only care about this money. But if we show interest to the game, they are gonna think that this is a good idea. Or they may think this, you know, we are just the seed. We are gonna plant the seed in their heads, and right now the seed is planted. The seed that people may want it, but no, it has to be more concrete and hold.
Hashtag we want Paladins 2. Guys! Make sure the next big gaming event is, does GCX do a live stream? Anybody who's live streaming GCX right now, hashtag we want Paladins 2. Get in there. Make your voices heard.
Concrete things by playing the
GCX
game
is
and by
over?
joining the
How
9th
unfortunate.
of
We just
August
missed it.
movement, 9 p.m. CEST.
Make a Twitter post. Guys, spam it on Twitter.
Get in the game.
Anytime Hi-Res makes a post about anything on Twitter, hashtag we want Paladins 2. And post an AI slop image of one of the characters holding up a sign.
Play it and do a spike in player. The goal is to do a 1-year spike. I think we can make it. I think we can make it because as of right now,
I'm telling you right now, there's no way. A 1-year spike? What does the fucking SteamDB look like? You know what? Fuck it. Honestly, they could make a 1-year spike. Their all-time high for the past year is 1.98 thousand players. They could probably boost it to 2.
I'm gonna put it in the editing. We do have a clear upwards trend of players in the last few days. For the first time,
video blows up at around 1,200 player count. Video blows up, peaks at 15. I think it's reasonable to say that he could get the player count up to 2,000, but that's not going to move the needle an inch.
This year, we have
on whether or not they get
a real growth of players in the base. This afternoon, Sunday the 26th, I'm going to be playing on the Discord with everyone at 4 p.m. CEST. But the real goal is the 9th of August. The goal is now the seed is planted in the head. And then once this is done, we're going to get to the next step, which is maybe talking about the update. You wanted me from the start to do a clear plan. This is clear. 9th of August, we all play.
Nice AI
we see
edit.
the spike. If the spike is good, we advance to the next step, the update.
Also, where's the AI music? It feels deafeningly quiet.
If it is not,
with no
we
music.
stop there. The seed is planted and we'll let Hi-Res do the rest. This movement is already insane. So many people reacted. Hundreds of thousands of views.
Reacting, that's what we're doing.
Thousands of people joined the Discord.
All right, that's great, pal. What do you got to say? Your final message to the Paladin community. What do you got to say for yourself?
I'm
Let's
leaving
hear
this
it.
project.
Wait, hold on. Did he say I'm leaving this project?
I'm leaving this project.
Are we fucking for real right now? He just gave up. He's just packing his bags and leaving. This lasted 20 days. What a movement. He didn't even make it to August 9th where they were going to boost the player count. Why is there a cross in the background? Wait a second. That was not there before. Was it? Am I tweaking? Did I just not notice?
Android crashes, but on board.
Stop.
And I think that's...
No, it was still there. It was still there. It was just cropped out. Okay. Oh, God. You know, it was there. It was there. Okay. Never mind. It was there. Okay. I was about to say, did we just discover another little weird thing? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. So, 20 days since the launch of the Paladins 2 project, they had a GoFundMe. They took down the GoFundMe. There's been a bunch of back and forth. Oh, I'm keeping the money. I'm refunding the money. I'm donating 30K my own money, 50K. Moving the goalposts back and forth. Guys, August 9th, we're going to do an all-time peak player count. Today, July 27th, he says he's leaving the project.
I'm leaving this project. This is just too much for me to bear. I just had one of the worst weeks of my whole life. Why, you may think? This is a great project. Well, not for everyone. The very community that loves Paladins and wants it back did not want my help, and I made it very clear. But first of all, let's...
I think what happened was I think my analysis earlier about it just getting out of his hands was probably spot on. I think he wanted to scam like a handful of Paladins players and then disappear. But maybe it just blew up out of his control. So he tried to pivot a bit. I don't know. There's just too much going on here, man. It's just... Also, you may have noticed, it's my last message to the Paladins community. I think what he probably does from here, maybe he rebrands the channel. Because hold on. If he has AdSense, how much money would he have made? Probably at least a few hundred bones. He's probably made a few $100s off this channel. Maybe he pivots and tries to do other YouTube stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Let me tell a huge thank you to everyone who supported and made this possible. This is so crazy. I cannot really believe it.
Bro.
The best way to help the game is always visibility. So please like, comment, and share.
Like $2,000? I don't think 2,000. 2,000 more or less. I'd say 2,000 on the very high end. I'd say maybe high hundreds, maybe 1,000 plus or minus. I don't think he made that much money.
Share this video to show that you exist and you still want this to happen, even though I'm not the front and public figure. This is what made the first video boom. My dream is for this one to get the same attention as the first did. So first, let me explain how I feel. As you all know, I have a job which is already publicly exposed as a league coach and owner of the biggest French league coaching business.
Okay, the way he said I had a job before made it sound like he had like a job outside of league coaching. Also, he said exposed, like you're using your real face for your YouTube channel. And I think the way they traced it back to him, I want to say when they flashed the GoFundMe screenshots on screen. So Spray is his league alias. It's not like he exposed him. It's not like some fucking internet sleuth went through like leaked fucking password logins to find out your actual job, to find out that you're a fucking league coach, bro. You use the same alias. It's not like it's not a fucking secret.
I have my other YouTube channel, TikTok channel, Instagram, etc. This already put me under lots of pressure since I care a lot about my public image. But never ever have I had to face so much hate and toxicity as I faced in the Paladins community during this week. The worst part is I don't even understand why I've been getting so much hate. It's not just
By the way, guys, if you're getting a bunch of hate, never say, why am I getting so much hate? Don't do that. This is like the worst. This is like the worst response you can give to hate. Bro.
2 or 3 individuals, we are talking about hundreds and hundreds of people. When I started...
By the way, guys, do not send this guy hate. Anybody that we ever talk about, if I ever were to see like anybody in my community like talking, like even like if somebody in chat said something attacking his appearance, when I said his eyes look big, I wasn't attacking his appearance. I'm talking about the fucked up AI filter he's got going on. Like people who do like weird appearance attacks and shit of like Aztec Ross, whatever that guy's name. Like, I don't like that type of shit. Like, take that shit somewhere else. Don't send hate to this guy. He did like a weird fucking Paladins thing, dude. It's not that big.
This channel, it was more some kind of a fun idea than anything. When people started seeing the video and it exploded, YouTubers started reacting to it, and then it became terrible. YouTubers, some with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, did videos.
Hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So, as far as I understand it, this is the biggest video made so far, 47,000. Wait, hold on. Flats TV, how many subs does this guy have? 94,000. Andrew Chicken.
I wasn't.
84. I think if you add up all of their subscriber counts, you could say hundreds of thousands, maybe.
All right,
none of these people have even 100,000 subscribers, bro. What are you on about? Like, you can't even be honest in your coming clean post.
Seeing the video and it exploded, YouTubers started reacting to it, and then it became terrible. YouTubers, some with hundreds of thousands of...
Not a single one of those YouTubers had over 100,000 subscribers, let alone hundreds of thousands, bro.
Subscribers did videos to call me a scammer, a liar. I will address them in...
You have made multiple definitive lies and like weird statements, dog.
In the second part of this video. I said multiple times I had much to lose and not much to win here because of my public career as a League of Legends coach. When you are...
I don't think this will affect your League of Legends business at fucking all, dude. I don't think the people who care about paying for a League of Legends carry or coaching service really give a shit about this drama. Like, you lose nothing here. I guarantee it.
An entrepreneur and coach, your face is well known in the LoL community, your business is running very well, and you're getting bigger and bigger in the scene. Why the hell would you take such risks if it is not for the love of the game? I put my skin in, and as you can see now, it burned. But to these YouTubers, I say, you said you did not know me, that I was no one.
I feel like if he was making an in-earnest push for a Paladins 2 to happen, he would have known a lot more about what's going on in the Paladins community. The fact that he didn't know about the reboot, like, server launcher thing is, like, just such the biggest red flag that he's... Maybe in the most charitable universe, if we're just being as nice to this guy as possible, maybe he had a wild hair of his ass. He's like, you know what was a really fun game? Paladins. Why don't they make a second one? And he just fired up a YouTube video because his video had like minimal planning. The edit was dog shit. The thumbnail was AI. The video was AI. Fucking the music was AI. The whole video has an ugly AI filter on it. Like, bro, what are we doing? Flats has 1 million on his main channel. Flats TV Flats. 1 million. I don't know. I feel like if he was referencing, like, if he didn't know about the custom servers launcher, I am willing to bet he didn't even know Flats had a main channel with over 1 million subscribers, because otherwise he would have said, I'm getting hate by YouTube channels that have over 1 million subscribers. Let's keep it a $1.50. He didn't even know about that channel.
And you were right. But what does it change? Hundreds of thousands of people talked about Paladins again, viewed videos related to it, engaged. In a few days only, I managed to get hundreds of people play again on the game, making us at a 1-year peak of players. All this...
That is really not that hard, dude. That is like genuinely a peak player count of like 1,200 people. Getting one good video in the YouTube algorithm can absolutely fucking push that number up. There's like not that many
while
people
being
playing
falsely
in the first place.
accused from everywhere of being a scam. So let me tell you
Yeah, when you open up your fucking video and the only link in the description is to a GoFundMe, I mean, yeah.
something. It was possible. We could do great things. We could have thousands
It was genuinely not possible, and it was never going to happen.
and thousands of players on the game, and I hope we will on August 9th.
You will not. You'll maybe have 2,000. You're not going to break through.
No. Imagine what the movement could have been if you had all supported it. Imagine how many
Why is he trying to, like, guilt trip us? My last message to the Paladins community. Fuck you for being toxic and turning me down. The game could have been so much more, but because you're turning me away, fuck you. Is that the video?
people we could have made to play again. Imagine how much you dismissed an amazing opportunity for this community that you talk about so much, that you say you defend. And such an occasion may not come to life ever again. I'm not saying I was the savior or anything, I just had a lucky day with one video exploding. But you did not
You botted the shit out of the engagement, dog.
Support
You
it.
absolutely did. There's no way.
and I still do not know
did not.
why. Do you really love this game? Of course, being suspicious is normal, especially with the number of scams going on everywhere. Of course, I put the crowdfunding too early in the process. Of course, I'm too ambitious, but does that justify what you did? Hundreds and hundreds
Bro,
of people have insulted me, attacked me on my reputation, slandered me. I don't want to live without being cleared of this.
So why don't you take fucking responsibility? Like, he's just saying, oh, I may have done the GoFundMe a little too early. Why isn't he just, like, admitting fault? Just go like, hey, guys, I fucked up. I put in the GoFundMe way too early. That absolutely detracted from my original messaging that money was not important. I should have started with the Discord first. He can't start with that. It has to start with, well, I might have done the GoFundMe a little bit early, but you're fucking toxic for turning me away and not hearing me out. Think of how much better the game could have been. This guy's a bullshit artist.
Let me answer.
At the very least, if he's not like outright trying to be extremely malicious, he's just not a very good person. He's just a not genuine person. Like, this is not a real person.
Every single point, major ones, that I've been accused of. First of all, being a scam. I did the crowdfunding too early in the process. I admitted it and I apologized for it. But that was not enough.
Would you guys like to see his apology? Hello, guys. So there's been a lot of people doubting my honesty, parentheses, high-res included, because of the GoFundMe thing. I want to prove that this project is not about money first, so I closed it. People kept blaming me for keeping the donators' money. So I decided to refund every single euro of the GoFundMe right now! If people keep telling the project is a scam, I won't be able to do more like this. More that this. What? I won't be able to do more I think than this. I will keep you in touch for the next advances and will open back the GoFundMe if needed when we have more concrete funding. Handling so much pressure is harsh. I'm doing my best. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Text I sent in the GoFundMe. Hello, guys. A lot of people have been doubting the project is approved. So as a proof of honesty, we're funding you all. You'll get the money back in 7 to 10 days. If you're into the project, you'll be able to give. If you are into the project, you'll be able to give again soon once everything is settled. Like, even when he's apologizing for starting the GoFundMe so soon, it's always, you guys can give the money later once we get more money. It's never like, my bad, I should, like, it's always like redirecting towards, you'll be able to get more money in the future. If it's not about the money, then why are you so hung up on this? Also, a poll at the bottom. This is his fucking apology post, by the way. Sorry for starting the GoFundMe too early and making my thing look like a scam. You did well for transparency. Should not have listened to the haters. You are still a scammer, parentheses, I am dumb. Like, none of this is about, like, making things right. It's all about because he got called out for doing a bad thing, and he's just unable to accept, you know what, I fucked up. Here's the refund. We'll do better in the future. It's always, you can give more money later. If you call me a scammer, you're dumb. It's like, it's just like, it's so unprofessional. Like, even if he had earnest, like if his intentions were earnest, he's so fucking unprofessional. I don't see any serious developer ever working with this guy.
So I closed the GoFundMe. Then people still accused me of scamming those who gave by keeping their money. So
why are you so hung up on people calling you a scam? You can just like disprove it and then just move on and then just do your shit. But he's just like so hung up on dude, it's just
refunding them.
Come
Since
on!
I refunded everyone, no one can tell I scammed anyone. I could have done nothing and left.
By the way, again, he's still making money. I am almost certain he has 13,000 subscribers. I guarantee he's applied for monetization. If he's not already monetized, he's going to be soon, and he's going to be making money off of these videos.
Did not. 2. Lying about playing the game. Some people accused me of never even playing this game that much. So here is my...
I feel like, based on everything we've seen, he's played the game. Like, I believe it when he says that he's played the game professionally before. I don't have reason to doubt that. I feel like he should have shown the credentials on screen if he wanted to be taken seriously. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't feel like that's like too egregious of a thing. If he was like an active like Paladins fan though, he would have known about the community project. He would have known more about like what the actual sentiment of the game is beyond just like, oh, there's too many bugs.
IGN, it's Prey. I played every single season since the beta. You can check it. I even played on the Discord with a few people. Number 3.
I don't know why
Beta,
you didn't show these statistics in the fucking original video. It makes no sense. Like, you're going to bother to edit this in now and not like when you're credential checking, pitching a multi-million-dollar project, which, by the way, you didn't even give enough of a shit about to actually spend 10 minutes making a proper thumbnail for. Like, bro, come on.
Played on the Discord with a few people. Number 3. Lying about being a coach. I said I was a former semi-professional coach. I worked for Team Viction and DARX. These teams are not well known in the Paladins universe, but they do exist. Here is the logo of Viction that, as you can see, I downloaded in 2022. And here are recordings of scrims of DARX, and you can see the date.
Showing a logo with the metadata date is kind of funny as proof, but fuck it. If there's no other evidence, I'll take it.
Right there.
You know, I believe it.
Yeah. Number 4.
I believe it when he says he's a
lying
pro
about the YouTube channel. I said in the description of the first video that I could not post the link of the GoFundMe because the channel was new.
Again, I believe this. I believe him when he says
Some
this.
dude clicked on the channel, saw it was 13 years old, and said I was lying. You cannot put a link on a video description before your channel gets verified. And I did not verify this channel before since I did not use it to post. You can try it yourself. That is what I meant.
I believe him. I think that's true.
A channel
true.
that just
That's true.
starting posting videos. Number 6, lying about my plans. My first video was about buying the...
Like, again, like if you're being the most charitable to him, like he way overextend, like just the totality of the sum of everything, starting the GoFundMe too early, saying that he's going to keep the money after enough pushback. No, I won't keep the money actually. Oh, I'm going to put up $30,000. Like, dude, like,
video.
at the very
Number
most
6,
charitable,
lying
maybe
about
you
my
weren't
plans.
lying about your plans, but you did not go in with a proper plan for a multi-million-dollar project. And it was clearly never going to happen if you didn't even give enough of a shit to like put together. Like, again, this project, the Paladins 2 project, in theory, would be multi-millions dollars of value. And his first step forward, AI-generated thumbnail,
That's a problem.
AI-generated video,
trying.
AI-generated music, disgusting AI filter over all of his face cam footage.
Paladins
The
was
edit
not
is all
just-
cobbled together with the AI 720p video. Like, dude, this is like so unbelievably unprofessional. And you expect to be handling millions of dollars off of this video. This is your video saying, hey, I want you to trust me with $10 million to make a new game. Like, brother.
My first video was about buying the IP. The second one about the last update, and then playing the game on the 9th of August. I did not ever lie, I just had steps. This was the plan. I started with the hard ones to get the debate going and Hi-Res involved, and they said no. Then went down to the smaller ones, update and 9th of August, to get the movement going. And about the fact that it would have been technically hard finding devs that knew the code, etc. No one ever said it would have been easy. Those were the main
Brother, it would have been like the way you went about this, it's literally 0% odds. You were talking that bullshit about 99.9% odds of failure. Number one, if you thought there was 99.9% odds of failure, why would you keep the GoFundMe money? In which case, you're just being insanely irresponsible with money that people are trusting you to make the game with. In which case, best case scenario, you're stupid and you're pleading ignorance. Oh, I'm so feeble, but I'm like foolish enough to think that I can make it. No, you were just trying to pocket the money, dog.
Accusations. I also want to give a big shout out to the YouTubers that did support the project, even though they were the minority.
Bro, also, what is going on with the editing? Why does your screen just flash black here?
Project, even though.
Bro, what happened? What is this? Brother, how does, like, what is your AI video editing software even doing to your footage?
Even though they were the minority. And now, the most important, the 9th of August movement still exists. I won't be doing videos or anything here. I may or may not stay on the Discord, but please join it and play a game on August 9th, 9 p.m. CEST, so that Harris sees the player base still exists. We already did a big spike in the numbers of players this week, so please don't give up. And don't worry, the Discord is well and alive. We have mods. The movement is not about me, it's about you. The fact that I disappear doesn't change anything. Tell me in the comment section if you will still be there for August 9th.
Okay.
And if you will push it around you. If it is a real big deal, I may come along to show what we did. And
did you guys catch that?
Push it around you. If it is a real big deal, I may come along to show what we did. And
if this movement still has enough clout, I'll show up at the end to take all the credit and I'll come back. Little translation there for you. Yeah, no, this whole thing, this was all bullshit. This was all a scam. Also, this is crazy. This like ex-Bungie dev getting attacked by a Destiny 2 player. I saw that on Twitter this morning. I had to check my Twitter to see my engagements. I got on my quote tweet farm for that. Yeah, no. Being most charitable to this guy, it's like it still doesn't even look good. This is all bullshit. Can't wait for Paladins 3. Shout out Destiny 2 fans. Let's sort by new. 1 minute ago, play Paladins 2, Lost Paladins. Sad to say this. Hold on. So, I want to... Oh! Chat? What the fuck is that? Enhance. 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 Hold on. Hold on, chat. I have a question. Are any of you in the chat technologically inclined? Does anybody in the chat know stuff about computers? Would anybody in chat consider themselves competent with technology? Because I have a genuine question to ask you. Okay, you guys like tech? Okay, I'm going to show you an image here. Stick with me here. Okay, are you following? What button on the keyboard do I press to get this symbol? Because it's not this, it's not either of these ones. This is a hyphen or a minus sign, and this is an underscore. This is an extra wide hyphen. Some might even call it an M dash. Something, listen, guys, I don't mean to speak out of turn here, but something tells me this comment is AI generated. Something tells me, wait, what the fuck? Mandarin comment? Can understand the English and haven't been able to get the Chinese version. Yeah, no, this is all AI. It's all fucking AI, dude. It's all AI. This is absolutely AI. This is fucking AI. Why are... Okay, French I can believe. Why would a Chinese comment be here? You're a scam. This might be the first actual person, and they have an AI-generated profile picture. No, actually, this is AI too. On the original video, I remember playing it when it first came out. I play it every day. You're a scam. This is AI. All of this is fucking AI. This is AI. Even the comments calling him a scammer are AI. All of this is AI. Already reported the channel. This guy might be legit. This is AI. This is AI. Like, and he says that he doesn't use artificial engagement. I don't know. I think this is an open and shut case of a scam. Like all of this entire channel, the logo is AI. Every thumbnail is AI. He uses AI to edit the videos. Like,
was not
the
just
vast majority of the comments. By the way, 4,000 comments is unheard of. That's ridiculous. Even a 1% comment ratio is insane. 2% comment ratio is, let's like 2.5% comment ratio. Like, just off of statistics alone, even if you don't look at any of the comments, it's so clear that there's artificial engagement going on.